Today, we saw Bitcoin dip about 5% and many other altcoins dip more, giving us an opportunity to buy these altcoins that dip more. And guys, this is one of the most important things I teach on my platform. I try to make you guys to understand how Bitcoin can help you trade other altcoins. How when you hold only Bitcoin or Ethereum, like you treat Bitcoin as your USDT, like having most of your assets in Bitcoin, when Bitcoin dip, like as Bitcoin dip today, about 7%, you're going to see other altcoins dip more than Bitcoin. And now you have an opportunity to buy these altcoins at a discount rate. And so in this video, I'm going to walk you through how crypto bubbles can play an essential role in it. Because crypto bubbles, it gives you scenarios when the market is in green and when the market is in red. Not only that, it also gives you how many percentage different assets out there has plunged down in value or has increased in value. This is crypto bubble. You can see as of now, most of the coins out there are in red. These are the top 200 coins on crypto bubbles. And we can also go to the top 100 coins to see which ones are down more. Because usually I start with the top 100 and I go to the top 200. You can even do the top 400 or the top 500. The point is, you want to know how many percentage your favorite altcoins has plunged downward in value to help you understand if, say, this is the moment for you to sell your Bitcoin to buy this altcoin. For example, most of you on my platform, you love Baby Dogecoin, Fluky Ino, Chirpley, CHPR. Let's say, for example, Bitcoin dip about 10% and CSPR will dip about 15%. Now you have an opportunity to sell part of your Bitcoin and buy CSPR at a cheaper or discount rate. Now that you have seen crypto bubbles in blood or in red, do you have to go straight away to buy your favorite altcoins? No. You have to look at market structure. If same market structure is the same as it is, then just wait a little bit to see if same market structure will break. And if market structure is not able to break within like 1 day or within the next 48 hours, then you know that this is just a minor retracement. Because Bitcoin always do this. Let me go to the chart of Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin now on the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. You can see here that on the 4 hours time frame, Bitcoin made this dip. Yeah. And which area are we right now? Bitcoin has broken structure here on this lower time frame. You can see here, this structure here. Bitcoin break this structure. So what we expect Bitcoin to do right now is to attempt to go and retest this zone. Or maybe Bitcoin can, move downward towards this 200-day moving average. Remember what I've mentioned about the 200-day moving average on this platform, that it acts as either support or resistance depending on where price is. If the price is above it, then it acts as support. If price is below it, it acts as resistance. So price can go there and bounce back. If we zoom this out, you're gonna see that at this area, yeah, price made its way to that zone, and price move up ever since. Price have not come back to retest this or to kiss this moving average. Each time price attempt to come towards this moving average, price always move back to the upside. You can see how this moving average is below price. So the least we can expect is price to make its way closer to that moving average and start trading around it, or price do what price is doing here on Bitcoin and then price move forward. So what you want to do right now is, like, if say a scenario like this happen when you are awake or when you can see that price have dip like this, you are waiting for price to cool down a little bit. You want to buy at a discount rate, and now you are waiting for an opportunity to buy altcoin. So Bitcoin has given us an area where we have to look at. This is what price point we can look at. This week here, this week came right down to around 40,000, let's say around 40,000 price area or zone. Now we saw this buyback towards the 50-day moving average. If Bitcoin is able to start trading above this 5 EMA, 18 EMA, or above the 50-day moving average, then we're going to conclude that this was just a minor retracement. Bitcoin can still do what I mentioned, move downward towards this moving average, and we're going to still be on an uptrend. Now, I have to go back to the daily time frame so I can show you guys something. I drew this trend line here. This trend line gives me an opportunity on the daily time frame to see that, okay, even if Bitcoin have to move more downward, Bitcoin can go right down to about 38,000 area towards this moving average here, because there haven't been any major correction for Bitcoin. So I can be more patient to wait for Bitcoin to move towards this area. And if Bitcoin moves towards that area, that will be how many percent downward movement for Bitcoin? Could be about 10% or 12% Bitcoin move to the downside. So now you know that if Bitcoin move about 10%, these other altcoins or many of these altcoins are going to move downward more than that, like 15%, 20%, 30%. You're going to have that opportunity, knowing that Bitcoin has come to an area where you can now buy this altcoin. You're not buying this altcoin with everything you got. You can sell part of your Bitcoin to buy this altcoin. And you are buying this altcoin. It could be either Baby Dogecoin, Floki, I know most of you on my platform, you are investing in this coin, Floki, CSPR Crypto. These are the top altcoins that you love. So I'm going to use them as an example. Let's go to see where Chirpley is right now, the price of Chirpley. Chirpley is at this area on the daily time frame. So what do we expect? The same scenario that played with Bitcoin should play with Chirpley. Let's say Chirpley have to move also as Bitcoin move. Let me just do this price range so you can see. Let's say it has to go back to recover all these vector candles, towards that moving average. That's 24% dip, 24%. It could be even 25%. Yeah, 25%. So now imagine Bitcoin has dipped 10%, and now you have an opportunity to buy Chirpley at a discount, 25% discount. Let's use other altcoin like Baby Dogecoin. I know you guys also are investing in Baby Dogecoin. Let's use Baby Dogecoin to do the same now. This is a daily time frame for Baby Dogecoin. Okay, let's just assume that Baby Dogecoin come back towards this moving average. What percentage that will be? That's 23%. Or let's just say about 20%. Bitcoin dip 10% and Baby Dogecoin dip 20%. This gives you an opportunity to buy this coin. And you might have lost 10% in Bitcoin, but now you have 20% upside and even more upside with this altcoin. And when this altcoin recover back and make higher highs, you sell again and take out profit. Bitcoin can keep going to the upside. It's okay. You are still in the market making profit with Bitcoin. But immediately you see Bitcoin dip, like retrace, correction, you know that, wow, this is an opportunity for me to buy more of these altcoins and increase the value of my coin when it goes back to the upside. So, guys, the idea of this video actually is to give you different scenarios where you can buy Bitcoin. And now, when are you going to know that this is the moment to buy? Let's go to crypto bubbles. When you look at bubbles and everything is in green, including Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin make a move like 1% after this dip. You have to look at the bubbles now. Which other altcoins haven't moved? When you look at the daily time frame, which other altcoin haven't moved in the day? You can play this in different ways. You can either buy when you see Bitcoin dip 10% and you buy and you say, okay, you're gonna buy your altcoin regardless looking at the bubbles, right? And when Bitcoin start recovering, let's say to 1%, 2%, you can then now go to crypto bubbles to look at other altcoins that haven't recovered during Bitcoin recovery. And you can buy those other altcoins cheaper. The idea here, guys, as I mentioned, is to help you understand how holding Bitcoin or Ethereum can help you trade other altcoins and make massive profit long term. You can keep doing this. Compound, compound, compound. And I want you guys to understand that Bitcoin is the alphas. When you have your asset in Bitcoin, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to buy other altcoins. It's gonna be as if you are holding your money in USDT stablecoin. So Bitcoin should be your stablecoin. When you have most of your asset in Bitcoin, it means you are always in the market, regardless of what direction the market is taking. So if Bitcoin is going to make 10x during the bull market, then you know that you're going to make 10x with Bitcoin, and then look at other altcoins that haven't yet pumped, and this altcoin can make you 50x, 100x, and it's going to be a win-win scenario. You can at one point realize that Bitcoin has moved to the all-time high, and if Bitcoin gets to 100k or 200k, that's when I'm going to take out all of my profit into USDT. I'm not going to keep it in Bitcoin. You can do it that way. There's going to be a moment where you're going to say, okay, now one Bitcoin is 200k, 1 million per Bitcoin. I don't want to have all of my assets in Bitcoin. I want to take part of it to USDT and buy other assets. In this case, you can use it to buy real estate, not only crypto. You can buy real estate, you can buy a business, and do whatever you want to do. But don't keep that money in USDT because of inflation. Always put that money in an asset. like real estate, asset out there that you understand. You can, as I mentioned, you can even buy a business. So go and apply this. It will help you make more money or mint more Bitcoin. Don't look at the short term. Look at the long term. Look at where the Bitcoin is right now. Look at where Bitcoin can be, and look at where these other altcoins can be. My content is mostly for people who don't have enough money, but they have little to invest and they want to compound that to make more. And I want to help them to do that. If so, you are one of those people who want to make more from the little they have, then make sure you always watch my channel. I'm going to give you different areas, different scenarios, share with you project that you can buy short and long term to make you more money, to buy back Bitcoin and protect that money when you make it. Reason why you're going to buy either of those altcoins is because you understand the fundamentals. You know that these altcoins are zipping not because of the fact that it's bad, but because Bitcoin is doing what Bitcoin always do. So hopefully this content was helpful to you. If it was helpful to you, I want you to go right now and smash the subscribe button, thumbs up, and share this content with someone else out there. Until then, guys, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.